3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahim.
My name is Hamid Sharif.
And today we are welcome to finally introduce you to our first ever episode of the After Hours podcast. And today we have our very good friend, sports captain, IG graduation video maker and Suit Lounge creator, Rashed Alrubaiaan. So, how are you?
I'm good, very excited to start this off. The first episode of After Hours.
Honestly, I feel like it's a privilege that you're the first ever guest.
Of course.
So just like before we get into the first episode, we'd like to talk about what our podcast is aim. So the aim of our podcast is basically, if you've been noticing our Instagram, you can go check. We posted something that says where if you have any topics you'd like to discuss, any cast projects you feel passionate about, or any mistakes that you've done making a cast project, or any event you've planned in school, you can contact us. You can share your opinions in our podcast, or if you just want to get out, there's a school event happening, you can just come talk in the podcast. So let's just get into the episode. So we're gonna ask you some questions. So let's start with the sports captain questions.
Yeah, okay. How does it feel to be a sports captain alongside your sister? To be honest, being a sports captain was something I really wanted to do. And alongside my sister, it's really way more comfortable. And it's way easier to throw the work on her the whole time. But at the same time, we work good together. And that's it.
And we've heard that being a sport captain gives a lot of pressure. How do you handle that pressure?
You could say that I can handle pressure very well because I'm very used to it. And sport captain, it's pressure, but at the same time it's fun because organizing events and making sports, because sports is something I really care about. So yeah, I think I can handle pressure very easily.
So you said that you've handled pressure before. Can you give us an example of what type of pressure you've handled?
For example, because I'm a footballer,
yeah.
So being on the pitch for the first time, it's really so much pressure, especially when you play with people you don't know, teams you never heard of before.
Can you give us names of teams you've played against?
For example, a couple of years back, I traveled to Serbia with my academy.
What's Serbia?
Serbia is somewhere up in Europe.
Europe.
Okay, so we had to verse one of the big teams there called Partizan Belgrade. It's the top one team in Serbia, and we had to play against their academy team.
Did you win?
We did not.
What was the score?
We lost 7-2 maybe. But it's okay, we're academy and they're a club, so there's a big
So there's a difference.
There's a big difference.
So it's good that you at least got 2 goals.
Yeah. No. I was playing right back defense. So it wasn't really my job to score.
So you're defend basically.
Yeah.
I'm a basketball side. I don't really know football. That's his side. So just to wrap up the sports captain theme, do you feel there's anything that you don't really particularly enjoy doing as a sports captain?
Not
in
really.
all honesty.
Not really, but advertising for forms is really
so that's difficult for you.
Yeah, one time it took us almost 5 days to advertise for one form, and it took us a really long time to get a lot more people to join.
So it's not easy being a sports captain.
It's not that easy.
So you have to be committed to the cause. Okay, that's good. So right now we're gonna go to. You also have a graduation video. So I'm gonna let my co-host talk about it.
Okay. So we've also heard that you've done the 2024 IGCSE graduation video, and that video was so memorable and it was just awesome. But what we were wondering about is, what was the hardest part creating that video?
The hardest part creating that video was gathering the videos, because there was a lot of people that would not want to send the videos, so we had to go class to go ask everyone to send videos, because if we didn't gather videos, which everyone from our group is in, our grade, then we would be the one in trouble, not them. So we really had to go, we went for 2 weeks in a row during homework class to each class and tell them to send us videos, or they may not even show the video at all.
Just to like for a forward question to that song. You said that not a lot of people had photos like in the graduation video, but from what we observed, it was mainly focused on one class. Like, why is that?
Because that's the only class that will send us the videos.
Like
the
no
other
one from
class-
the whole grade could not sit like
we got a lot of pictures and videos, but
They're not
we specifically asked it to be landscape, but
So
it
like-
kept us sending portrait.
Okay.
So it was really hard fitting them to the video, and the class that you saw the most videos of
Yeah.
was because they had the most landscape videos, and that's what we were told to put in the video.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
I also like got insider information that a few like videos were not appropriate. So what did you not do with those four like videos?
I got a lot of inappropriate videos.
But who exactly?
I cannot say.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very confidential.
Oh.
Okay. But the videos that were inappropriate and photos that were inappropriate, I just had to put them on the side or maybe delete it from my phone because
They're not good for
we
the-
cannot use
you
it.
cannot advertise them. Okay.
Cannot.
So, next question.
Yeah, and are you also going to enjoy the 2026 graduation video?
To be honest, I have no clue. No one really specified on an IB video yet. But if there is one, I would gladly participate in it because doing the IGCC video was really fun. So if I do the IB one too, I think I'll have way more fun there.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, so we have another question about the grant video, and it's just like how long before we get to that question, how long exactly did it take you to do like the whole video, like planning and everything?
To be honest, it didn't really take that long. Like probably a month. Because until we gather all the videos and pictures, it took us too much time because not everyone used to send the pictures, as I said.
Yeah,
So I had to go from class to class to ask for pictures.
So it was a hustle, basically.
Yeah, but the editing part was kind of okay, like it's normal.
Did you help in the editing or?
No, not as a.
So what was your main role in that?
My main role was to get the pictures and videos from everyone in the grade.
Okay. So moving on, because like Rashed, of course, he has so many cast experiences, we're gonna move on to the cast experience where he built or helped build the lounge.
Student lounge.
Exactly. And we also happen to have another member of that lounge, Sharif. Okay, so exactly. Can you use 3 words to sum up your experience like renovating the lounge? How was it? Did you like have fun? No.
Just words. Just
Not really. Like
in explanation.
yeah,
Okay, so first one is tiring.
action.
Yeah, it's actually so tiring doing the lounge because we had to move stuff in and out of the lounge and move it from one room to another. Plus the painting part was really messy, like really messy. We had to clean the floor after we're done and also cleaning all the furniture. And then another thing, it was really fun because I was surrounded by my close friends and so we
Can you name those friends?
We have Qasim,
Okay.
we have Abdulaziz Bourouri,
Yeah.
and Sharif, you have someone and Abdullah.
Okay. So, just so like we can make sure that this is factual, Sharif, can you confirm that it was tiring and fun work or no?
It was really smelly.
Okay. Okay. Moving on.
Do you have any words of advice to the next launch committee? Next year's launch committee?
My words of advice is don't take your time. Because if you waste a lot of time and you don't take your time, at the end, it's going to be a stress on you. There's going to be so much pressure that you would have to do everything in a rush. And for us, that was the case because we really took our time during the summer.
So that's why like it took so much like more time to actually open the
It wasn't just us taking our time, but also the renovating we had to do was so much because there was a lot of holes on the walls and we had to fill it up until they dry, you know.
Okay.
So it was really a lot of work, but at the same time, of course, we had to have our fun.
Exactly.
The whole point of the
That's the main purpose, of course,
It's the main
like-
purpose.
I mean, we would like to have fun on this podcast, of course, but also we're about seriousness. So, just to like wrap up, I'm pretty sure we have like 2 more questions about the lounge. So, could you give us the most like highlight of your experience in the lounge? Like, what did you most enjoy or like least hate?
So one least and most enjoyed.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, most enjoyed was probably by the end days, even though we had a lot of pressure on us.
So like he wanted to finish the cast or like did he want to finish the podcast, sorry, or did he want to finish the project, or like was it, or like
Say at the same time we wanted
Relief?
to finish. It was relief, but at the same time we really still wanted to do it because it was really fun. You know, it was probably
I
one
got
of
it. So
the most fun 1 months we had. And like the time, like we made most of it. Like we made the most of the time we had left, you know.
Oh, I
So
got you.
that's why it was really fun.
so the least.
Least favorite was the walks to Manazil every day in the hot sun. We used to walk to Manazil almost like every
Wait,
week.
Manazil Danube, no?
Yeah, Manazil is next to Renovating.
ايوه هذا انا كنت ولا هنا كل يوم حق الكوبي.
We had to buy something called goopy. It was like a paint remover for the floors, and the weather was very hot, so we just kept on going.
I mean, yeah, it's summer, so
Yeah, we just kept on going to Rayon and just buying ice creams the whole time. And sometimes I had to go alone and I had to sprint. So that
شو
was
تسوون الشريف؟
I hate zero environments.
Is it? To sum up, could you tell us the most like embarrassing moment that occurred during that time period of the lounge creation?
the most embarrassing moments was the slips.
Which was?
There's 2 slips and 1 fail. Okay, so we were cleaning the floor with a paint remover. You know, paint remover is very sticky once it gets, slippery once it gets mixed.
Yeah,
with
I
water.
saw you after like the second day of coming back, like all your
Yeah, you know,
shirts
so-
are like they're dirty.
One day we were sitting down listening to music and cleaning the floors.
So that's why it took so long.
We were listening to music. And then, Abdulaziz came inside the room.
Yeah.
He was trying to broom something, but then he slipped. It was like, you know how the cartoon fall?
Yeah.
He slips and you can hear the sound effect, right? I can hear the sound effect playing in my mind, and he just fell on his face, like straight on his face.
المهم what's the second steps? Like the fail. Was
The
that
fail, yeah, the fail was me. It was so slippery, right? So I tried to jump and slide on my stomach.
Yeah.
But instead, I jumped and I landed on my stomach and slid. So Sharif also has a video of it.
We will see if we can get you that video. So, that's all the questions I have for the lounge.
It's time for a very special.
Wake up segment.
And so, as you can see, we got some hot sauces in front of us. And this is ranking from least hot to like the most hot. So, like from least to hot. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is American ghost pepper sauce. And if you know ghost pepper is like, what, 4th, 3rd, the most hot pepper in the world? Something like that, is it? So, if you don't know, we're gonna have like, it's kind of a punishment game. So, basically we got some wings. Here, alright, we got some wings. Come on. I can tell you're nervous. Okay? So basically the game is, we're gonna ask you some questions. If you choose not to answer that question, you're gonna have to eat a spicy wing.
Okay.
And we're gonna gradually go up. However, if you do answer, the hosts have to eat that spicy wing. And just to add, this is the hottest, like, it says 12 and that's the hottest. ما حاولوا توصل. No, Scoville, no, يعني 12 Scoville, أي شيء.
لا سكوفر في like 12,000.
Okay, so let's just get straight into it. I don't want to do this, but like we have to. Okay.
I'm ready.
Are you though? Are you? Okay. احتياط يبقى معنا حليب يعني لو صار شيء Okay, so just to like and just to start this segment, my co-host gonna ask the first question. And like we said, if he answers it, we're gonna have to eat the spicy wing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Then to start off, our segment. Which do you enjoy more? The student lounge or the ITC graduation video?
It's a hard question, but I would say the student lounge.
The student lounge?
I would say the student lounge.
Elaborate on that. Why يعني student lounge?
Because, like, first of all, student lounge, I had my closest friends with me. Right?
Okay.
Not Shabab.
I'm gonna say
Okay, but no, I had all my closest friends with me. So it was really fun, especially for 2 months being, for like 2 days a week, 3 days a week, being in the same place with them, like just having fun, listening to songs, playing games, and working was really fun. Other than that, like CSU was fun too, but because it was just like gathering videos, like it was less more action, but more work.
Okay.
start
So as he was answering this question, because he already started off answering this question, so I decided to put the hot sauce because we're gonna eat it. Okay. Since he just answered that question, me and Sharif had to eat the hot wing. Since like she doesn't.
lemon and herb extra mild peri peri sauce.
الله يحفظك شايف فضلك وين؟ انت بس ابطال تشوفنا احنا يعني
اوكي هاي بول.
هاي بول؟
إيه.
جابتنا؟
إيه.
بس نعم.
بناخذ صح.
بعد زيت شوي.
لعل هو
ليش؟
مو يا شيء؟ متأكد؟
على صوت.
الله يقويك.
كتبت ان احنا بناكل بعض.
ليش ما في سبايس؟
ما في ولا
تكون مو بيجي.
كوكب قلم مبحر صار
ما تسوي.
So الحمد لله ما كان حار. بس الحين the second sauce sriracha. الحين هو قال جرب.
It's okay, but it tastes very bad. يعني
ما في يعني مو بحار.
طعمه كلش كويس.
اوكي بس اذن so
يعني هو بجوب بس.
جبل
بجوب بس.
ما عليه. So we have the question is the question is what like in your lounge experience if you could change one concept anything alive not alive who would it be يعني, or what would it be
Okay.
وتجاوب
I would. أي شيء لسه روجه.
ما أنا بس
Okay. Like saying that there were not working ACs count.
the ACs يعني
There's not someone I would want to change. There's not, but some things I don't know.
اوكي ينحسب احس ما ينحسب لازم هو ياكله يعني our co-founders what do you think
You
does it
join
count
them. All of you eat it.
بس كلمنا
Both of you.
احنا
All of you.
يعني كان
since we don't think that counts as an answer so we're all gonna do the sriracha I've never tried it Arjun says it's bad so حياك let's stay No, you didn't answer. Hasn't thought Again, ما نبيكم تسمعونا احنا ناكل.
But
ما ابي اكل، ما ابي والله ما ابي. ريحته غايظة. اوه واو
Next question.
Moving on to the third question. As you can saw, sriracha is supposed to be only the second like highest level of
It's
spice.
okay.
It's bad. It's not.
It tastes bad.
It tastes bad.
It's not okay.
So, the third question is, since we've discussed it already, okay, we've also discussed about the recent basketball event that you're having. And with all that like hype about that event, it has been postponed multiple times already.
No comments.
So like you can't talk about that.
At all.
No comments.
At all.
So now we're in a dilemma. Should we eat the wing or should he eat the wing? Then we didn't answer the question.
I think he eats the wing.
He eats the wing? Exactly.
He eats the wing.
He can't answer the question. حياك حطها في الصوص مالك.
X.
بس أنا what do you mean?
You didn't answer the question يعني. أخوي لك لا بالعادات. عشان بالصوت.
بس
لا شنو ها في شيء يعني حلو طعمه يعني شلون؟
I'm okay.
طعمه اوكي بس ريحه والله ما يعني قاعد تضحك شويه راشد يعني ما في شيء قاعد يحرقك يعني
Until now, no شيء. At all.
بس احمد ربك يعني
بس عادي.
اوكي الحين the moment you've all been waiting for,
Final question.
the final and spiciest question and hot sauce of course is them, which is the ghost pepper hot sauce. And of course since الكلام الحين وصل حياة الحليب ايس كريم كل اللي تبي. اوكي لان هو قاعد يموت بنسال السؤال ولازم يجاوب زين وبعد فوقه عندنا بابا زين
Yeah.
so
With all these cast experiences,
hey.
which one do you most regret joining?
Out of all the cast experiences.
Yeah. I mean, you could decline to answer the question, but you will have to eat the ghost pepper.
See, I have some that are 100% not the ones I don't regret.
Such as
I will not narrow it down for you. But my least favorite, I will not say it. I will not mention it.
So,
the ghost pepper.
that means he has to eat the ghost pepper. But since, like, it's the final sauce and it is the first ever episode, we're gonna be lenient with them. And me and Schaefer are also gonna be eating this ghost pepper. And as you saw earlier, Schaefer almost died from sriracha. So, yeah. No, I'm not sorry. So مع بعض ها؟ يلا شايف شوف كيف حطيت لا تبدأ على المك. والله وقف يلا زين حق شيء.
He died
حق
with
شيء.
this أصلا. He died with this.
Okay, 3, 2, go.
Rashed is chilling.
Right, I'm good. It's good?
And worse than hello.
That's fine.
واضح إنه مرحب بكل بطل.
لا قاعد يضحك. وين قاعد يضحك؟
I think we're enjoying this too much.
كأنه شوي حار. شوي حار. That's the ending of the breakup segment. خلاص.
Okay, moving on to some questions about Ihsan. Okay, now since both of us are in organization, I think we can talk about it like this is a bit. Now,
Don't try to leak anything.
yeah, of course. Okay. So I'm in the finance department and I'm the events department. And I still don't know what you do. Can you please explain?
Okay, so as events, we just have to make all the rules for the event to make sure everything goes smoothly. We have to do also the forms for the players or the people who's going to come to the event too. And if I'm not wrong, we also have to advertise a lot. And also on the day of the event, we have to communicate with all the guests and tell them about the event and how if they're having fun. We try to brighten up the mood a little.
Okay, so it's a really good job.
Before we move on, Sheikh, it's exactly your job with this one, man. I would like to know that.
Moving on.
No. Wait, didn't you say you have a question for him actually?
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
It's regarding the lounge.
Yep.
You weren't in the original 8 of the lounge, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel when we got you in?
At first, I was really happy since I've been watching Portugal since last year. So the last lunch committee, the video on YouTube, and it really inspired me.
How did it
It's
inspire you?
really fun, spending time with your friends after school, just and yeah, it's just.
Well, you should dance at the beginning. What happened during the middle and the end of your experience? Please elaborate. Yeah. لو ما عليك.
It got a bit repetitive and boring. A bit.
Did you hear that? Come on.
The painting and the cleaning is very tiring.
Kleenex?
Cleaning.
But at the end, we had our deep talks, and everyone had energy. It was really fun.
Follow. What did you feel when you got rejected and you were the one who told all of us to join?
Okay, moving on to now back to the first question. There is an upcoming basketball tournament coming up,
Yeah.
and would you advise people to attend?
To be honest, of course, because the basketball event is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be a lot of competitive people playing against each other.
Could you give us a list of names or it's still
It's still confidential. We can't say anything yet
Yeah, sure.
until it's confirmed.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be competitive and fun. People will come and actually enjoy it, and there will be a lot of fun stuff to do other than just watch basketball. And basketball is a really famous sport in Bahrain, I would say. So there's a lot of people who's good at playing the game who come and play.
It's kind. Okay. So we just got 2 more questions left, and then we have something special planned for you. Really special. We're kind of forcing him to do it, but it's okay. So before we go to that special thing, how do you manage your cast experiences? Because it's you just to name them, you have the lounge, the sports captain, Ihsan, grad video, so much more. So how do you manage your time with all those things?
So first of all,
Yeah.
I'm not by me, but by choice. By choice.
Same.
Okay. So, as being half IB, I have a little bit more time than full IB students to actually manage time and do the stuff I really need to do by all my cast experiences, right?
Yeah.
But also another thing is that everything I join or that I'm currently doing,
wanted to do.
it's because I wanted to. I love to do.
To just rephrase what you just said, all the cast experiences that you've joined, you're passionate about, and since you're half IB by choice, of course, you have enough free time and you're not bothered by the full IB stuff that they have to do. And so just a follow-up question to that. But don't you have extracurricular activities outside the school, for example football, since you said before you went to that?
I do, but for the meantime it's paused due to studies.
Okay.
But I'm planning on going back next week.
Finally finished this exam. Finally finished this exam.
I was thinking of going back next week to start playing football again. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So
Ole.
yeah, but yeah.
Ole.
Me.
No.
No. I won't go back. No.
What?
It's too much.
Too much. Okay. Well, just leave it at that. Just wrapping up. Do you plan to join any more cast experiences or any other extracurricular activities? I cannot say that word. So, just before we wrap things up, do you plan on joining any other like cast experiences, any events, like any extracurricular activities? I cannot say that.
Yes, I am, but at this point, there's nothing really standing out to me.
Yeah.
But I will try to join way more stuff. But for now, I have like in units.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join, for example, let's say Artisman and
Okay.
Ekman,
Yeah.
and this one probably has a chance if I get accepted.
Hopefully.
And
Do you like encourage people to join these immunities?
yeah, of course, because I mean it's really like this experience
Yeah.
that everyone will really enjoy. Because
Plus, like it's a social event. Like
Yeah.
you get to meet new people. Like you would have not like. For example, last year I went to the immune. I never thought I would have met like half of the people that I have. So
Yeah.
like it's a good fun way like to experience.
and it's really fun winning awards.
Exactly.
It's really fun.
And inshallah, I still enforce one.
This concludes the first episode for podcast. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope to see you in our second episode.
So, just to like wrap things up. So basically, if you would like to see more people being interviewed, such as Rashed, thank you for coming once again. Please stay tuned to our YouTube channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, of course, and check out our Instagram for weekly or monthly updates to let you know who is our next guest going to be, or if you ever want to just join the podcast and like come chill, talk with us. Yeah, you're welcome. So thank you and see you next episode. Bye.